who you were before Christ. Some of us immediately think, oh, I know what I was like before Christ. I know some of us, maybe it happened so long ago that we need some time to think about what our life was like before Christ. Or maybe it was a young child, we said yes to Jesus. And we may not use these descriptions in verse 3. I realize that some of us might be given some pushback, or like, I'm not sure if I agree with all this. Let me just present to you the Apostle Paul, the one who wrote this letter. Before he was Paul, his name was Saul, and he was a role model, a spiritual, moral role model to many of the Jews. But he came to a point in his life when he looked under the hood of his spirituality. And he realized this, I thought I was all that, I was really spiritual, I was moral, I was religious, I was so obedient, people look up to me. But he realized as God gave him a new vision, he's like, man, like what's under the hood are these descriptions. And so if you're listening to this and you're like, oh, I don't know if I would use these offensive descriptions towards me, then perhaps you just need to sit and soak under the waterfall of God's truth, of verse 3. What am I trying to say? I'm trying to say this. When you remember your past from God's viewpoint, like when you put on His glasses, and the sweeter His mercy, the sweeter His grace becomes to you. That's why I know some of us just want to skip to verse 4. But I want us to sit under verse 3 so that God's grace and His mercy becomes sweeter to you.